First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he'll go out of bounds, but 10 yards inside of enemy territory at the 40. Great return.
It's tough enough to play defense anyway, but after a return like that, now your mindset has to change a little bit. Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there, because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down, because guess what? That drive continues.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, Williams. Pass caught by Burden. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd down.
To the air, Williams. Rolling to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Open man. He finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Lions nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
17.
On play action, they'll throw. And this one too low. And trying to find Jamison Williams. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They've played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. If they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. And running with power here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Timing was just a bit off, and that can happen occasionally, even with these fine professionals in the NFL.
Well, on those out routes, that requires precision, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Everyone has to be in sync from the time the quarterback hits his back foot and delivers the ball.
Here's a diving catch right side. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. This is Swift on the counter. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Here's Williams. Finds Komet on the quick slant. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line.
And the Bears' 1st down.
What is that?
Now a give right side Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing is Williams. And he takes a shot for the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To throw, it's Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Now he's loose, down the left sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift, 39 yards. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
14. Lions, nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
What? 180. Average wall. We're good. We're good.
Here's Goff. That is caught. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Black 20. Hold on. Check. Turbo's up.
Now it's gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The Lions are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pulled in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Hey, 76.
Goff now looking to throw. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Super one.
Goff now to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting rubbed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Hey, 5.
To throw is gone. He's airing it out for Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 42 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
And now off to the races down the right side. He may go. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10.
Cut. 180.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Lions on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
20. Louis. 2 for 1.
Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with 2 touchdowns of the season, both in this game. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pushes past him. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Williams now. From the gun, he'll throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
He's taken
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Chicago.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They run with a 4th-round pick, Roschon Johnson. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And the Bears first down.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Jack Campbell running him down behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Go. Black 20.
Goff now looks to throw. That's complete right side. It's just and he's out right at the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It's a gain of 14 and a
That's
first
good
down for Detroit.
Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Goff going to shift him around.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw again.
Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That pass complete to Moore.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They motion the running back out left.
Looking to throw is Williams.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
It's 2nd down and goal.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Lions 14. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Khalif Raymond now. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
At their own 4-yard
Well, not
line.
exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Yeah, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want more victim to it themselves.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. To throw, Williams. He'll get it inside the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5.
Retains possession.
Ready to go.
Swift. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They'll look to throw forward with Williams. That's to move. He's got it. Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown Chicago.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will increase their lead to 28.
Lions 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put the...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 76 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
42, Lions 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
To the air, Williams. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here's Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
19 yards.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Back to throw, Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 43 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down at 14.
Bears 42, Lions 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And they work his way across the 30 to the 32. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Johnson on the counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
But if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Eluding the pressure right. He's got the connection to Moore. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. They give up the middle to Johnson. And a short gain down to about the 33.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Williams. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Out to the flat here for Johnson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the left sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Cole Kmet with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Lions 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played,
A gain of 4.
All coaches talk
It's now
about taking care of the
and
football
6.
and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Out of the gun. Gone. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
For a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Here's the former Bear. This is David Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Going for a right side here, complete. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
Here's Goff. They'll find Williams on the slant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
The Bears' 37-yard line.
Second and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 21.
It's a gain of 16
That one good for
yards.
16 as the drive continues.
That's another Lions.
You know, they'll shift things around.
1-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
14 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Open man right side is St. Brown. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Gibbs is into the end zone. A touchdown, Lions. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point forthcoming.
Point after.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Bears 49, Lions 35. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it will also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Incomplete. Asante Samuel Jr.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Last one. Hey, that's my man. I got him.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
Maverick!
Here's Goff. They've got his man complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 75 yards. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
They're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way and worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
From the gun, here's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Lions now are going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Grossman of the play. Incomplete. He was covered by Brian Branch.
So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos. This to perhaps salt this one away. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores, so, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Like 20. DC. Ric Flair.
Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
4 yards on the pickup.
On play action, here's Williams. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
5 yards.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
180!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
180!
One last throw here for Goff.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win,
the players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.